Hello, this is John with Brainstorm Comics and Gaming. We are Frederick's original comic book store serving the Frederick area since 1984. We have been voted Frederick's Best since 2013 for 8 years in running. And this video is to talk about our policies regarding the opening of business here in Frederick. A lot of you have asked how we're going to do this, what the policies are going to be, how we're going to take the necessary precautions to make sure everybody feels safe. So first, we will not be opening the downtown Frederick location tonight. We're still in the process of getting some things in order down there. Our goal is to open it up to allow people into the store starting on Monday. However, we are going to be doing curbside pickup tomorrow and Sunday. The hours down there will be from noon to 5. And then starting Monday through Friday, it will be from 2 p.m. until 7 p.m. The reason we chose those hours was it gives people who are home during the day 3 hours to shop with the people who are working normally at work, and then after 5 o'clock it gives people who have been working 2 hours to come into the store and do their shopping. Hopefully it splits up a little bit of the congestion within the store if we see a huge influx of people. One of the requirements, as would be expected, is that a face mask must be worn at all times. If you cannot wear one, please use the Brainstorm Comics web store for delivery or curbside pickup. You can see the address here right below me. You can go there. The inventory is not perfect, unfortunately. For some reason, it's not reading certain sales that having taken place. Our inventory, there's a little bit of a discrepancy in our inventory. We are working to resolve that and get it all updated. So bear with us. If something is not available, we will definitely let you know, give you a call, and figure out whether you want the money to be refunded to you or whether you want us to just order it for you and give you a call once it comes in. We will have a limit of 5 people in the store at any time, for the downtown location, that is. The reason for that, obviously, it's a little bit more cramped down there. There's definitely a lot less space to get around. We will also have a flow to the walking pattern within the store. The pattern will be walk down the comic side of the store, go to the back of the store, and come back around on the gaming side. Obviously, keep your 6 feet of distance between everyone as well. We want everyone to be as safe as possible, feel as safe as possible. We don't want to endanger our employees. We don't want to endanger our customers. We don't want. I have a 2-year-old or almost a 2-year-old at home. I don't want to take anything home to him either. So the idea is that we're keeping everybody as safe as possible. So the third amount of policies that we're going to have. What we're going to do is, much like we had instituted before they had shut down the businesses, new books will be out May 20th. What we're going to do is bag and board a single copy of each book. We are going to place them on the wall. We ask that you do not touch these books. This is more for display purposes, so you can see what came out that week. The inventory will be behind the counter so that the associate working at that time can pull whatever you're interested in. This is to reduce the amount of people who have touched a single product. It's to allow you to have as safe an environment as possible. One of the things that I've heard constantly about people who go to the grocery stores is they get very angry with people who are picking up stuff, putting it back, just not feeling safe because of that. You know, people wiping down their products and stuff when they take their groceries home. Obviously, I would encourage you to again wipe it down when you get home, just because, again, just to be as safe as possible. Zachariah, I would say the best way to see the inventory is to go to the website right here below me. It's brainstorm-comics.gaming.square.site/. If you type in Warhammer, it should show all all the Warhammer product. If you have a particular army you're looking for, just type in the army, and we normally have it all in the description like that, so it should pop up whatever army you're looking for. If you type in a specific product, it should show up as well. So moving on with policies, much like the comic books that we just spoke about, if you see a board game that you're interested in and you want to look at the back of it before you purchase it, if you do pick something up off the wall, we ask that you do not put it back on the shelf. Please bring it up to the associate who's working at that time. They will then wipe it down with Clorox or what have you. We have enough products to definitely ensure that everything is sanitized, disinfected, and all that. So again, if you pick up a game, please bring it up front, and then after it is wiped down, the associate will put it back on the shelf where it belongs. Again, we just want to make sure that as many people as possible can feel safe in the store. So that is basically what we're going to do for the Frederick location. And again, I apologize that we're not allowing people into the store this weekend, but we are still working on putting together the shelves that we're doing downtown to make it easier for people to get around. If you have a question about the flow of the foot traffic in the store, the associate will definitely, whoever's working at that time, will definitely reiterate, the flow that we expect people to follow. And obviously, we want everybody to be conscious of what other people need in order to feel safe as well. So that's what we're doing for downtown Frederick. We're doing a little bit different in Walkersville because we have the opportunity and the ability to do so there. Most of it's going to be the same, but like I said, there are going to be a few differences. We are opening for curbside delivery tonight, beginning at 5 p.m., and we will be open until 6 p.m. tonight, just because the announcement of being able to open up was pretty quick. We thought that they were probably going to make us do curbside delivery or curbside pickup for like 2 weeks before allowing people into the store. So the store's in a little bit of a shambles because we were doing a lot of bagging and boarding, and whenever I do stuff like that, I don't know, anybody who's known me for a while knows that I deconstruct everything before I put it back together. So it caught us a little bit flat-footed. So Saturdays and Sundays we will be open noon to 5. Then Monday we will be open 2 to 7, just like the downtown. It's going to be similar hours, same hours. Those may change. It depends on the kind of traffic we see in the store. Again, we want to ensure that we're meeting everybody's expectations of what Brainstorm has been over the last 35 years for the Frederick community. For the Walkersville store, we will allow 10 people in the store at a time. It is a much larger location, so we can allow more people. Our maximum occupancy is 30 on this side, so I may up that to 15. It depends. At first, I wanted to set a lower number, see how it went. I'd rather be on the lower side and then move from there as we go along. Another cool aspect that we're doing is in Walkersville, and this will probably start next Wednesday. As weather permits, we will have tables set up outside with the new product. We will have a single copy, much like we have on the interior, set up so people can see what's coming out. Again, we ask that nobody touch those books. The idea is that, much like on the interior, you come up to the table, go, hey, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one. The person who is outside will call the inside of the store, and we will pull those books for you. And we can either ring it up over the phone with your credit card, or if you want, you can give the credit card to the person working outside and they can bring it inside. It's up to you. Either one is going to work. And the reason we're doing that is we know some people just don't feel comfortable going into a store right now. So I feel like that's probably the best option that we have, since we do have a large parking lot. It just feels like it's a good solution, or the best solution that we have in order to make people feel safe with people who don't want to come into a store. Tied into that, we are not opening the gaming side for tables for right now. We are considering possibly doing constructed events for Magic. If we do that, we are going to limit it to 8 people per event. If we do that, we will also require you to bring your own land. I do not want anybody passing cards or anything, so we will not be doing drafts. Our goal is, again, to make it a safe an environment for the customer, the employees, for everybody involved. I know some people are going to be very disappointed in that. If I felt like there was a good solution where we didn't have to do that, I would definitely do it. I'm open to any suggestions. I know that some people are going to say, well, I'm not afraid. Unfortunately, as a business, I have to do what's best for everybody. I can't just take the desires of a person or a group of people. I have to take the whole into account. So I think that's going to be probably, if we do Magic, like I said, it will be constructed. We might do squeeze in a pre-release event or two. It will be capped at 8. You will have to bring your own lands. Like I said, we just want it to be as safe as possible. For Warhammer, I'm going to have to consult with some of our Warhammer people just to see what they think would be a good solution. I'm not going to lie, I've never played Warhammer myself, so I don't know whether you touch each other's figures during that. If you don't, I'll probably allow 2 tables to go at a time, since there is a 6 foot to 8 foot separation between our first table and our third table. We would not allow people to use the middle table. So moving on, our next set of policies, obviously, again, face masks will be necessary at all times. If you cannot wear one, again, use the website listed right here below me, brainstorm-comics.gaming.square.site/. Again, like downtown, if you're interested in a game, and you pick it up to look at it, do not put it back on the shelf. Bring it up to whoever's working at the front counter. We will wipe it down and replace it on the shelf. So that is basically all I have. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. If you didn't hear anything that you feel should have been addressed, you can either email us at brainstormcomics@verizon.net. You can call us at 301-304-2407 at the Walkersville location. You can, like I said, you can just get in contact with us any way you feel. I think that all of these will put us in a good position to ensure the safety of our customers and our employees. Obviously, like I said, that was our first and primary goal. And that's all I have for today. We look forward to seeing you guys, though. Hopefully, I can get the Walkersville store back in shape from, like I said, my deconstructing of it to try and add more inventory to the store.